Nice cool down this weekend, but it sounds like the heat is back on later this week, Kev.
Yeah, we'll eventually get there with temperatures back into the mid to upper 80s. Good evening, everybody. We had 67 degrees for the high in Grand Rapids on Saturday. Only 71 today. We should be up around 79 degrees. So as Derek said, certainly a little bit cooler, but I know a lot of us are enjoying that. Quiet conditions out there in Grand Rapids right now. And as we look at our weather headlines, sunny skies for most of us, well, frankly, for all of us this week. More heat, a little more humidity creeps up towards the middle to later portion of the week, but it's still not going to get that bad. But you will feel it eventually. Our next rain chance doesn't come in until Friday evening, Friday night and into Saturday. That means if you've got something you need to get done outside and you need a few days of extended dry weather, you've got that. This is the week to do it. This is just ground clutter on the radar site. And around the radar screen there's nothing going on. But the dew point temperatures do tell the story. This is the measure of moisture in the air. When they start getting into the 60s, you can feel the humidity out there. But they are in the 30s and 40s in most spots. This is a very dry air mass. It also tells me that as a dry air mass, well, we know as meteorologists that they cool off quickly and they heat up quickly as well. I think most of our lows tonight are going to be dropping into the 40s again, probably about mid 40s. These are current temperatures. We're already sitting at 49 up there in Big Rapids. We're 58 in Grand Rapids, still hanging on to 62 in Holland. And as we pull out to a wider perspective, look at the temperatures in the 80s over the northern and central plains. Look at the high temperatures across the Midwest today. We made 71 in GR, 68 in Chicago. There are 90s out here over the northern, central, and southern plains. I'm not convinced that the 90-degree temperatures will get here. Yes, I think we'll see a little more heat. Yes, we'll see a little bit more humidity gradually as we go through the week. But what I'm looking at meteorologically, the temperatures above the surface and what we call the thicknesses, the atmospheric thicknesses, when the temperature's warm, they get thicker and those numbers go up. I don't see any of those two things in place for 90-degree temperatures. Will we get close? Absolutely. 87, 88, maybe 89 degrees. Somebody may touch 90, but I don't think there's a ton of heat and humidity coming through the week. Yes, we're going to increase the heat and humidity gradually, probably top out about 88 degrees by the time we get into Thursday. So it is going to get warm. Make no mistake about that. 90, I've taken that out for right now. That's a severe thunderstorm watch box over the northern plains there. That will not be impacting us. We've got high pressure in control, and we're going to see some dry weather here over the next several days. Sunny skies tomorrow. A bit warmer than it's been the last 2 days. We should top out about 77 degrees, and with an east wind at about 7 to 14 miles per hour, even the immediate lakeshore locations will be warm too. Here are your Lake Michigan water temperatures in the upper 50s to around the 60-degree mark. We start with an east wind tomorrow. It turns northerly during the afternoon at about 10 to 15 knots, and we'll probably see wave heights about 1 foot or less. This is what it looks like on the weather map. High pressure's in control here. That's going to kind of just sit there and block everything, keep us shielded, almost like a wall up around us. And we'll see mainly sunny skies here with dry conditions. Anything that tries to come our way just kind of falls apart because it runs into what we call this brick wall of high pressure, and it just cannot materialize. That cold front will go stationary. It'll just kind of sit out there, and then it'll eventually lose its punch and just fizzle on out. So look at it over our area here and around the region. There just is not much going on. So let's take a look at our 7-day planner here. We talked about tomorrow, sunny skies, 77, sunny skies and 83 on Tuesday, sunny skies and 86 on Wednesday. Notice the overnight low temperatures start to come up a little bit too. We're 88 on Thursday with mostly sunny skies. Most of Friday looks dry, but as we get into the evening and the overnight hours, we may see some showers and thunderstorms in here. Another upper level system is going to drop in here for the weekend, and that'll crank our temperatures downward and give us more rain chances. What does that look like? Well, here's the upper level pattern. All the colors on this map represent the air masses, and when you see them in green and in yellow, that's either below or around where we should be for this time of the year. This is tomorrow at 6 p.m. So this ridge of high pressure or bubble is in place here. That'll keep us high and dry here. That will eventually lose its grip and break down. This is Thursday at 6 p.m. So we get into the light orange, and that's about as warm as it gets. Then that starts to kind of break down. The real heat stays out here, and then here comes the upper level low for the weekend, which will ratchet our temperatures down and give us some rain chances by that time. So it's not going to be a terrible week. It'll be a great week for weather, especially if you don't like a lot of humidity. I don't see a lot of that in our forecast, but dry conditions over the next several days. So try to get out and enjoy that and use that time accordingly if you need to get some projects done outside. Yeah. Derek and I did 2 of those this weekend, so we're done. Now we can take a break.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks, Kev. Still ahead tonight, I can bring people together.